Enjoy pure pork perfection with Prairie Fresh USA Prime. Prairie Fresh uses its industry-leading proprietary technology to select premium cuts based on superior marbling, color, and tenderness. When you choose Prairie Fresh USA Prime, you're getting the top-tier finest pork available. Imagine the pork abilities with Prairie Fresh. Learn more at prairiefreshway.com.
The SEC charges a second BP employee with insider trading. Former Outfox Hospitality workers demand severance pay. And St. Louis-based grocer Schnuck Markets is receiving accolades for its diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top news from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm Supermarket News editor Tim Inkelbarger.
And I'm CSP senior editor Hannah Hammond. The SEC has charged Kevin Crody, a Chicago area resident, with insider trading ahead of a February 16, 2023 announcement that BP had agreed to acquire Travel Centers of America. According to the SEC's complaint, Crody misappropriated material, non-public information from a BP colleague who was working on the acquisition. This is the second case of insider trading the SEC has brought in connection with BP's acquisition of Travel Centers of America. It charged Tyler Loudon, the spouse of a BP executive, with insider trading ahead of the acquisition.
Just days after Schnuck Market closed without warning, former workers are now demanding 60 days of severance pay. Former employees were seen picketing outside Outfox Hospitality's commissary in Pilsen on Friday. Arise Chicago, a workers' rights organization, filed charges with the Illinois Department of Labor on behalf of the disgruntled workers. Arise Chicago said Outfox Hospitality, owners of Foxtrot Market and Dom's Kitchen and Market, which also closed, failed to give workers the required 60 days notice under state and federal law.
Modern oral nicotine pouch ZYN had a 79.7% growth in shipment volume with 131.6 million cans versus first quarter 2023, tobacco company Philip Morris International said in reporting its first quarter earnings. The cigarette maker said its share of the oral smoke-free category in the United States increased for the fourth consecutive quarter to more than 74%. The tobacco company said net revenues increased by 11.4% on an organic basis, mainly due to growth of ZYN nicotine pouches in the United States.
Walmart and Loblaws have still not committed to Canada's Grocery Code of Conduct. The Code of Conduct puts rules in place when it comes to negotiations between retailers and suppliers and also includes a dispute resolution process. For the code to be effective, all major grocers need to be on board. Documents obtained through the Access to Information Act note participation by some of the largest retailers, including Walmart and Loblaw, is still to be determined. Loblaw and Walmart met with the House of Commons Committee back on December 7th and told lawmakers they could not sign off on the code because they believed it would raise food prices. Loblaw believes the agreement would create a $1 billion spike in food costs.
Convenience stores are no longer just a pit stop, but instead are the destination. This finding is from foot traffic analytics firm Placer AI in its new report, See Stores from Convenience Stops to Go-To Destinations, which outlines the growth and increasing popularity of this retail channel. Average visits for the year between April 2023 and March 2024 per location on an industry-wide basis grew by 1.8% compared to the year prior, the report said.
For the first time, the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food Safety and Inspection Service has declared salmonella an adulterant in raw breaded stuffed chicken products when it exceeds a specific threshold. The action is part of FIS's broader efforts to reduce salmonella illnesses associated with the raw poultry supply in the U.S. The agency will address salmonella contamination in other raw poultry products later this year. The specific threshold is 1 CFU per gram or higher. Raw breaded stuffed chicken products are pre-browned and may appear cooked, but the chicken is raw. Consumers typically cook the products from frozen, which increase the risk of the product not reaching the internal temperature needed to destroy salmonella.
Quick Trip is closing its gasless Atlanta store on Friday because of its unsafe environment for customers and employees, Quick Trip said in a statement. The Peachtree Street location in Midtown Atlanta was a pilot concept for the company's non-fuel locations. The chain said it will now serve as a learning experience to help build the brand as Quick Trip expands in metropolitan areas nationwide.
St. Louis, Missouri-based grocer Schnuck Markets announced Monday that it has earned recognition from Newsweek for its efforts to promote diversity, equity, and inclusion. The report, America's Greatest Workplaces for Diversity 2024 by Newsweek and Plant A Insights Group, highlights companies across the U.S. committed to developing an inclusive workplace culture.
Crispy Crunchy Chicken celebrated a record-breaking year in 2023 by opening nearly 500 new units. This year, it plans to open more than 700 stores. Adding new stores includes C-store locations, but also looking at casinos, colleges, and retail stores like Walmart, CEO Jim Norberg told CSP in a recent interview. To grow same-store sales, Norberg said Crispy Crunchy Chicken is bolstering third-party delivery via DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub. It hopes to get more than half of its stores using third-party delivery by the end of the summer and the majority offering it by next year.
Convenience store chain Racetrack has deployed an automated temperature monitoring solution from Disruptive Technologies across its 580 locations. Disruptive Technologies' temperature monitoring system eliminates the need for manual temperature checks, simplifies compliance logging, and reduces the risk of product loss, the company said. And that'll do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and supermarketnews.com. I'm Tim Inkelbarger.
And I'm Hannah Hammond. Have a great day.
Enjoy pure pork perfection with Prairie Fresh USA Prime. Prairie Fresh uses its industry-leading proprietary technology to select premium cuts based on superior marbling, color, and tenderness. When you choose Prairie Fresh USA Prime, you're getting the top-tier finest pork available. Imagine the pork abilities with Prairie Fresh. Learn more at prairiefreshway.com.